Alright, chat, this is Sprawl 0. Now this is a game that's kind of using the late 90s, early 2000s as a kind of a bit of a guidepost. We'll do the middle difficulty. I think, you know, Half-Life 2 seems to be a big influence on this game. I was really excited for it, actually. So I definitely wanted to check out this demo as soon as it was available. Vinny, I've noticed that your streams have gotten louder lately. Like, the content is way louder than it used to be, not your voice.
You come here speaking of time, despite our best efforts to escape it. Many are your failures. I just find it amusing.
Who's this guy?
I find you and your council
The G-Man?
time, something that we have very little of. This operation will purge the sprawl of all of our enemies. If that is really what you believe, Samuels, who am I to stop it? All in favor? As I expected.
I kept thinking that said Samus.
Later, there is no room for failure. The assets must be removed.
Game's a little quiet? Well, how can that be?
Understood. My friend, the time has come. Let's see if you were right.
Time's come.
Five, can you hear me? Good. My name is Lyda, your commanding officer for this operation.
Focus
We're deploying
5.
you to a suspected rebel compound. Find a way inside.
Okay. So, okay, it all takes place in a big sprawl.
Imago Dei captured an experimental augment that interfaces their biometrics penetrate once primary targets are eliminated.
Okay. Got it.
Memory is the fact.
I'm ready to shoot.
Autonomy is the flaw. Enact the directive. Truth is the symbol. Hesitation is the death. Execute.
You have the power!
Fancy toys won't save you. Let's hope you don't run into her again.
Hello, are you an
Contact
enemy?
with our recon team several hours ago. I'll display the last known location
Guess
of
not.
their captain.
I'm gonna lower the mouse sensitivity just a little bit. Still a little bit more. It's weird. It doesn't even seem like it's working. Hang on. Now it's working. Okay, yeah, I love the way this game looks. I've been following the trailers and everything, and big fan. Yeah, it's like a Quake 3 kind of, especially Half-Life 2, but also a little bit of Half-Life 1. Like, honestly, this is fantastic looking. I like, this is what a Turok game should kind of be, I think. Like, I'm seeing the you know, Turok, whatever, there's some new Turok thing that they're making, and it's like... Wait, is that guy dead? No! Now I feel bad, he's on my team! I saw some new Turok gameplay, and it's just like super realistic dinosaur hunting, squad-based craziness. And I'm like, just do a boomer shooter, man. one of the dinosaurs in Turok looks like a ripoff of Devil Joe from Monster Hunter. God. I'm gonna force Joel to play Turok with me. Whoa. Alright, first gun. Throw your gun when it's done. The boar. Oh, this is kind of Halo.
These rebels are inoculated.
I'm just now realizing that there's... Sorry, chat, I have to do the graphics thing. See? A lot of games don't have frame rate limits. Let me just bring it down to 144. I mean, VSync. Oh, well, that one was limited, but that should be a little smoother, right? That looks better, chat? Okay. Control while sprinting. Relic fragment discovered. They're collectible items that are scattered throughout the sprawl. And they're basically a currency. Okay, sorry I have to do this, but I'm... You know, the thing is happening where all the settings are... I have to try all of them. It looked better before? What, with VSync? Try 120. I can... Best I could give you is 119. Yeah, FOV up a little bit. See, now it looks a little weird on my end. Sorry, I'm really sorry for this. I know you know, you're here for the gameplay, but... Okay, that's better. Stim, slow down time, magnetize bullets to enemies, and increase health drops. Injects with random syringe, immediately dies. Let's see. Wait, you can only carry one weapon at a time? That I don't really care for. I was kind of hoping it would be more Half-Life 2, like... You'll get used to it. I mean, I know I will.
5. The compound you found interfaces with your limbic reward implant, granting you higher perception. There are others like this elsewhere in the sprawl. Keep an eye out.
But one? Just one? Not even like one in a backup?
Find their compound and wipe them out.
You might have gone into this with the wrong expectations. No, I mean, I'm enjoying it. This is exactly what I wanted. I like when you can carry many weapons. Weapons are expendable. Is it Breath of the Wild-like in that sense? More like 007. Actually true. Real and true. I'm gonna use this. Oh, no, no, no. No, okay. Never mind. Yeah, I'm willing to go with it. You know, that's just a kind of, a general game philosophy that I'm not crazy about. But I definitely am willing to let the game be the game. Let the fucking game be the game. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, if you run out of ammo, you could always just throw shit at your enemies. Who the fuck? Do you ever shut up? He's very ween. Ween. He's very Wallace Breen. Oh shit, it's like I'm playing Fortnite. Ignis Malleus. Also, chat, are you having any trouble with notifications on the stream lately? Because I've heard that, again, yes. I always do, yes. Late. I didn't get one tonight. What the fuck? I don't understand why Twitch can't find a way to fix that. Oh. I should be using bullet time a whole lot more. That seems to be a central mechanic in the game. Did I mention if I liked the new McCartney album? I like it more than I thought I would. I still need to listen to it a couple times, but there's some really, really good stuff on there. I was like, wow. And his voice sounds, you know, it's different than it used to be, obviously, but it sounds better than a lot of recent McCartney. So I think he's figuring out how to utilize old man voice. And I mean that lovingly. But yeah, it's a pretty good album, actually. A lot of really interesting musical ideas. Not a fan of the production. I'm not crazy about that dude's production. I think everything just sounds super compressed. But the problem is that's probably just what people want. Like, you have to do that, maybe. Like, it's almost fucking required at this point, is just get really overly compressed music. But that's the same dude who did the last Pearl Jam album, which I liked a lot, actually. But yeah, it's the production just... like, everyone's going to this guy for production now, and I'm not sure what's going on there. Fucking blow up the barrel anyway. Okay, here's the objective. Yeah, this guy is just spreading propaganda throughout the entire sprawl. The entire time I'm shooting his goons. Oh no, Jenkins! You're gonna be alright. Just hang in there. Really, really good combat. Like the gunplay is really good. Good chunk to it. Gotta do bullet time to heal. Alright, man? Okay, he's fine. Go back on that concrete. You did a jiggle. I just shot a med kit. Oh, god damn it, that's one of my allies. Fucking hell. I just shot a med kit at the enemies. No guns, no problem. I mean, this is pretty good. I'm enjoying this. I don't know if it's gonna be better than Killer Bean. I mean, how could it be? It's Killer Bean. Oh man, this weapon was better. I don't know, there is a part of me that wants to hold on to two weapons and not just one. Just because, like, I just found a weapon in that crate, and I can't really do anything with it. It's just gonna rot. But now that I'm playing it, I kind of get the decision-making. There is something fun about just running out of ammo, throwing a weapon at a guy's head, and picking up another gun. And there's also like an oh shit moment that happens.
The Imago Dei compound is just up ahead. Expect heavy resistance.
Oh, good. Kind of hoping that tooltip would go away. It did. Ah, shit. No! It's also checkpoint gameplay and not like save slop.
Expect heavy resistance.
I like that you can Falcon Punch in this game.
Good job, 5. Setting a marker now for exfil.
I'm ready to exfil. I like the way the weapons look too. They're fucking cool. Yeah, this is chat. This is gonna be. It's gonna be good. There's the sprawl. I read they're doing a thing like Half-Life 2 where you can see like the whole level, and as you continue going through the levels, you'll see that central sprawl tower and everything. So, speaking of Half-Life 2, I mean, come on. That looks so good.
Enact the directive. Execute.
Don't smoke, it's bad for your health. Someone just said lung slop. Not working. Oh shit! So I think this is the other level. It's just 2 levels.
Find your way out of the underground. The Imago Dei have covertly seized a critical train yard logistics hub ahead. Sever their supply lines by destroying the train track. Rebel air support is disrupting our operation. Five, your diagnostic readings are acceptable. You need to proceed. Rebel air support is disrupting our ability to engage priority targets. There is an experimental upgrade for your systems at an abandoned corporate facility in this area. You must locate it.
Experimental upgrade set.
Hesitation is to death. Execute.
This guy's character is just kill. Sometimes that's all you need. For some games, you just need a guy who's gonna go kill it. Block and return a small amount of bullets. Cool. Come on, with that armor like that, a wooden crate killed that guy.
This is a perfect opportunity to infiltrate, gather intel, and disrupt their operation. Make your way there.
May as well get a shitty weapon. The other one has no ammo. Why were FPS games so popular in the 2010s compared to now? I think they're still pretty popular, but Call of Duty and Battlefield, specifically Call of Duty, it had just this really addictive gameplay loop. Oh yeah, well, Halo too. Halo was earlier than the 2010s. That was 2001. There's also the World War II games. Like, for a while, World War II first-person shooters were, like, the biggest. I mean, that's how Call of Duty started. So why were they so popular? I don't really know, but I think they're still doing just fine. But now, I think third-person shooters have become a little bit more fashionable. And even the new Halo remake has a third-person mode that you can play the whole game in on the PS5. So that's kind of weird. But now I think it's kind of cool that first-person shooters have gone back to a little bit back to the basics. And you get stuff like Cultic, you get stuff like what the hell's the name of that game? Sulaco, Proteus, Turbo Overkill, just a really fucking solid single-player first-person shooter. Kind of like in the vein of Quake, Half-Life, Unreal. It's like exactly the kind of shooter I like. I like multiplayer shooters too, but I'm a little bit bored of the whole thing. Like, it just ends up becoming... Every time I play one of those games, I end up feeling it's like, okay, I know what to expect. I guess the Extraction games kind of did a little something different for a while, which was cool. I didn't get, like, huge into it, but something just to give a little more tension to the normal combat. Also, I liked Halo Infinite, but it didn't like... I streamed all of it, or made videos on, you know, and streamed, so... God damn it. I beefed that so bad. Whoa! The hell was all that meat? But I don't know if every game needs to be open world. That's kind of how I feel about Halo Infinite, in retrospect. Prime 4? I mean, Prime 4, it was such a half-assed attempt at an open world. It really had the base of a fantastic game with a lot of really high moments that were like, oh shit, this is Metroid Prime, hell yeah. And then there were just so many baffling decisions that I'm hoping developers start moving away from. Like, the open world doesn't need to be in everything. Just don't need it. It's okay. When developers advertise the biggest world yet, that doesn't work on me. Maybe it works on a lot of people. Maybe it works for the shareholders. Maybe it works for a lot of, like, I don't know, a lot of different types of gamers. But for me, I'm just like, okay, and? Yeah, that's, I mean, Final Fantasy Revelation, Final Fantasy VII Revelation, that's one of the things they're saying. It's bigger than Rebirth. I don't think they're saying it's like 3 times bigger. It's like just a little bit bigger than Rebirth. But I guess one of the things that was cool about Rebirth is I didn't end up doing all the side stuff. I did, I don't know, 40% of it, 50% of it at most. And I still had no problem in the final area and beating the game. It didn't feel like it was like mandatory side content, just in order to like stand a chance. So if there's, you know, if there's like a lot of extra stuff, like Fable, if, for example, I was reading about that. I played Fable 2 back in the day. I liked it. It was a pretty okay game. I'm interested in this new one. Like, you can just hire, you know, you can like hire people to work a store for you and then make them like homeless. Like, you can do all this wacky shit. So it just, but again, like, I would prefer if something like that was in a smaller world. Like, one of the reasons Majora's Mask was so cool back in the day is Clocktown is not huge. The world itself is not that big. I mean, it kind of is for the time, but there's just a lot of cool stuff in it.
Derelict chemical processing plant. The Imago Dei have seemingly gotten it operational again. They are most likely distributing this unstable gas to their base of operations.
It's dense. Right. I'm hoping they do that with the new Fable. I say, having no dog in the race, maybe won't even buy it. But that's the thing too, like an RPG like that, I like character. One of the things that I love about the Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth games are how well they handle the characters. I mean, of course, there's always going to be some nitpicks, there's always going to be some stuff people disagree with. But just those characters hanging out and interacting makes the rest of the game feel more like alive. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I want that from a game where, I want to spend time with the characters in that world and actually interact with meaningful other characters, too. Like Chadley. Yeah, I love Chadley. He's got a home base on the Highwind now, so even when you're doing the main quest, you can go hang out with Chudlot. This guy sounds a little like Arnold. Oh, puzzle solving. It's a fire shotgun. Can you punch with a gun? Does anyone know if you can do that? Punch with gun? No. If you want it, there's lore. No way, a wooden pallet. Okay, I'm glad it didn't kill him. A weak, easily breakable... What's the name of that balsa wood? Balsa wood wooden pallet. This game has some pretty fucking fun combat encounters. That was another thing too, if you want to talk about first-person shooters from the 2010s and shit. Cover-based shooters were so incredibly prevalent. Again, Call of Duty, Gears of War. I enjoyed that type of gameplay. I think there's still, like, the new Gears of War does look good to me. I actually really like the way that game looks. Sure, it's more Gears of War. Hell no am I going to play it, because I am not buying an Xbox Series X to play it, but there's all these different cover shooters that got really huge, and it just led to everything having waist-high, you know, crates and barrels and concrete all over the goddamn place. It's on PC. Oh, it is PC as well. Really is no reason to buy an Xbox Series X. Well, I guess if you don't have a gaming PC.
Autonomy is the flaw. Execute.
I will give them credit for attempting to recover their reputation, and, like, you know, they gave out a bunch of free Xboxes. And they're trying to do, like, exclusives, which, by the way, exclusives I still really dislike. Yes, even when Nintendo does it. I would play Zelda on a PC any day, but I know that's like, oh, they're doing it, they're saving Xbox. Yes, with exclusives. And nobody has any fucking money to buy these consoles that are now going up in price. They announced today they're laying off people. It's a good thing they gave away those free Xboxes. We here at Xbox have realized that to save Xbox, we need to lay off Xbox. Let's, like, one of the things that I know Nintendo is a very fun company to hate, and I know it's really, really easy to, you know, kind of immediately claim them to be the evil empire. And yeah, to some extent, they do some really dumb shit. But they foster talent. They don't lay off their developers lightly. And as a result, you have just this immense pool of knowledge that's passed down from generation to generation of developers. Compared to Microsoft, though, I mean, yeah, Microsoft laid off how many people? What did Microsoft do with Rare? Microsoft, how much? The Xbox Series X has gone up how much money compared to the Switch 2? I mean, it's apples to oranges to some extent. You could, however you feel about whatever company, I'm not here to change your mind. Every company that makes that much money, that does that much stuff, is going to have some weird practices. But I want to give credit where it's due, and yeah, they don't just lay off all their people willy-nilly. And when they lose money, they actually, like the president, Iwata took like a pay cut. So I mean, it's just choose your poison, really, because it's not like one is drastically better than the other at any point. But hearing about more layoffs, it's like, oh, well, that's kind of the opposite of how you get talent to continue to grow and, you know, make good stuff.
We've located the train yard. You need to derail that train. That will...
Okay, FromSoft fosters talent, lets them experiment, versus Bungie makes routine layoffs and retires.
Their ability to distribute...
Yeah, I mean, you do lose a little bit of the soul of a development team when your company, when your people are expendable, and then you go to make a sequel and you have all new people, and you have to either start from scratch or reverse engineer why the game was great in the first place, hence all the remakes. Like, we don't know how to make Halo anymore, so we're making, you know, we're remaking it again. Or even, you know, Retro. Retro laid off a lot of people. I know that's not directly Nintendo, but they're pretty much Nintendo. And, you know, so yeah, I mean, even there's an example of, to me, mismanagement. Whatever happened at Retro, which we don't even know fully. It's not overly transparent. But that studio was in trouble for a while. I really feel like that they were either working on some shit that didn't work out, they had to cancel it, or Nintendo was just like, no, we don't think this is good. Just no thanks. And I think they even said they remade Metroid Prime 1 just to kind of figure out how to make a Metroid Prime game again. And they still kind of bungled 4, but that's a whole other debate. Was it Nintendo's notes? Was it, you know, shareholder pressure? I don't know what it was. Was it just bad developers? Was it the fact that they laid off so many people and they had to start from scratch? Was it them trying to capture a modern market with the open world thing? But anyway, this is, you know, this is just conversation. But the truth is, I'm not really a developer or a publisher. Maybe you knew that. But I'm trying my best to try to, you know, figure out why do we get so many in this industry, in the video game industry? Why are there just so many goddamn layoffs, especially lately? Like, it's been, the past 2 years have been fucking dire. And I've met people in the industry at conventions over the years that got laid off from really good gigs. And also, like, a game that you spend a lot of time working on, not making these insane projected, you know, revenue stream, like the revenue that they need to make the game a success, because they spent so much goddamn money on development. Which is why I'm happy to see games like this. It's like, this is a really solid first-person shooter that doesn't need hyper-realistic graphics. It doesn't need motion capture. It doesn't need, like, you know, Jack Quaid in a cube. It just is fun, and you know, it's kind of harkens back to 2005, 6, 7, and I mean, Square too. Square, I'll give them credit. They're doing a lot more mid-budget games between Elliot, Final Fantasy, whatever the new one is that they're making. I mean, we can only hope that the writing is as good as Elliot's in the Final Fantasy game. A little sarcasm. But they have these major tentpole releases, because God knows we're not getting a Final Fantasy 17 in the next 3 years because of how fucking expensive it's going to be to make this giant, crazy, mind-bending game. But they're doing, you know, Final Fantasy 7 Remake. It's a massive project. But in the meantime, they're doing lesser stuff. And yes, even Nintendo, like, I feel like they do a pretty good job. Like Yoshi. Sure, that Direct wasn't really that great, but it's like, all right, well, there's Switch Sports or whatever. That's kind of cool. Something a little less than whatchamacallit. Something a little bit less than maybe a Zelda game or a Mario game would cost. Oh god. Anyway, I've been rambling for far too long, so thank you for listening. If you go see Redvox on tour, this will be me for just 20 minutes while we tune our instruments. Just complaining about the gaming industry. Hey, but in positive news, Jeff Keighley and Kojima made up. even though they likely never really even fought. It was just an invention of the internet. How likely do I think there will be a remake of Mario 64 with all the other remakes like Star Fox and Zelda and stuff? I'm gonna say... that seems... I mean, they've already done it once, but so have they done Ocarina of Time. I'm gonna say it's pretty likely. I would think that's a fairly likely scenario. The positive of remakes is there's the potential that they fund other original games and maybe take a little bit less dev time and a little bit less costs. That's the one, to me, that's like a positive. If it ends up being that. Someone just said copium. I mean, I've also seen people say that the new Zelda remake is indicative of the decline of Western civilization. So, I mean, it's either, you know, somewhere in between it funds new projects and it's kind of cool to have a remake versus the decline of Western civilization. Where's this fucking guy? Oh, gotta go up here. Nice. Nice. Good job. It's like ninja units. They're really fast. Oh, got a desert raid. Thank you, Desert. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate it as always. What the fuck happened to that guy? I don't know if that's how physics work in real life, but maybe in the Sprawl. I don't know how I lived. That's crazy. Holy shit. Back to the divine! I just want to shoot the screens. I'll shut this guy up.
Proceed onto the tracks now, 5. Make it to the facility.
Enact the directive. Execute.
Just checking to see if there's any... Oh, there's some stuff. There's enemies. That's what's here.
repeat, do not invade. That rebel chopper has put the facility in lockdown. There's an alternate access point in the back. Get there now.
Running. I love that you can open crates and pick up guns from a distance. I wasn't used to that right away, because I kept thinking two-dimensionally. Like, now that I know you can do a bunch of shit from a distance, really, really interesting combat potential. Did you see the tier list that Germa made? I saw he did his top favorite games. I want to talk about that, actually, during the next break. I might need a link to it.
Five. Get up now.
It took him 3 days, 7-hour streams each. Crazy. Top games that influenced him, not favorite. Gotcha. I did a top 100 list and talked about it a couple years ago, but that will probably need some updates at this point. Chat, this game is awesome. One of the devs here, thank you for playing. We all appreciate you. I enjoyed the fuck out of this. Keep up the good work. This is my kind of game. At first, I was not sure about the one weapon at a time choice because, you know, again, Half-Life, Half-Life 2, Quake, Turok. I thought, you know, you carry like 20 weapons at the same time. However, I really like what you're doing with this because it's like got a different gameplay flow than those games. It's like shoot, conserve your ammo, punch if you have to, throw some shit if you have to, pick up a weapon from a distance and then shoot them with that, throw the weapon at them. It's a different gameplay loop. I really ended up enjoying it. So, yeah, I fucking love this. This is great. I was looking forward to this since I started seeing it on, you know, like videos and pictures and stuff, and really very happy with it. We're a tiny team of 4 trying to make something different. 4 people made that. Give them a Steam page quote. There's probably plenty. They can quote my fucking insane ramblings about the game industry and laying off people. But no, devs, really great work. Thank you for being here.